Chapter 1. Friday evening. Meeting the client. Friday. It's the end of the working day. My friend Layla is in my office drinking coffee. She tells me a story about one of her clients. We laugh. Your clients are very difficult people, I say. Layla is a lawyer, but many of her clients are very poor people too. She does good work. And what about you? Says Layla. You're a private investigator, and your clients are often very difficult and dangerous. Sahid worries about you. He likes you a lot, you know. Sahid is Layla's brother. He's a detective in the police. Detective Sergeant Sahid Patel. He and Layla are my best friends. Sahid worries about me a lot. I smile. Sahid doesn't need to worry about me, I say. I can take care of myself. I finish my coffee and stand up. Friday night, the best night of the week. What shall we do this evening? Go to the cinema? OK, but let's eat first. I'm really hungry, Layla says. Oh, and don't forget, next Friday you're coming to dinner at our house. Sahid's cooking chicken. Great, I say. Sahid's chicken dinner is famous with all his friends. Layla puts on her coat, and at the door I turn off the lights. I begin to close the door, and the phone rings. Oh, leave it, says Layla. It's Friday night. I go back into the office. I can't do that, I say. Perhaps it's a new client. It is. It's a man's voice, speaking quickly. I listen, say yes and no in the right places, and finish the call. Sorry, Layla. No cinema tonight. Another time, I say. The client wants me to meet him this evening. Oh dear, Layla says. Can't he wait till tomorrow? He says not. He's a worried man, I think. We say goodbye and Layla leaves. The meeting is in a Greek restaurant not far from Piccadilly Circus. I take a bus and then walk. The Athena restaurant in Old Compton Street is small and noisy. The client is sitting at the back, at a table for two, watching the door. He stands up when I get near the table. A tall man, nice looking. Brown hair, brown eyes. Worried eyes, tired eyes. He's not sleeping at night. Hi, I say. Shirley Holmes. Jeff Clayton, he says. Thanks for coming. We sit down and a waiter brings us bread, olives, feta cheese, water for me and beer for Jeff Clayton. Clayton stares at me. You look very young for a private detective, he says. How can I help you, Mr. Clayton? I say. What's your problem? I'm not here to talk about my age. OK. Sorry, he says. I have a business, an electrical design company, Clayton Electrics. We design... I take out a piece of paper and push it across the table to him. It's the front page from his company's website. He looks at it, then at me. Ah, he says. You Googled me, you know all about my company. No, I say, but I know a little about electrical design now. So your problem is a business problem then. I eat an olive and a piece of feta cheese. I love olives and feta, probably because of my Greek mother. Jeff Clayton tells me his problem. His business is losing money because he's not getting new clients. Every time he does a quotation for a new job, he doesn't get it. In 6 months, not one new contract, he says. Not one. My quotations are good. My designs are good. I'm not expensive. My prices are good. I have good workers. 6 months ago, I had lots of new business. Everything was fine. And now, nothing. Why? Who is getting these contracts then? I ask. Is it always the same company? He smiles a little. Yeah, you got it. I talked to some people, asked some questions. It's always the same company. Spark and Flash Design in Roehampton. Their design is nearly the same. Their prices are nearly the same, but just a little bit lower. So they get the contract. How do you do a quotation? I ask. Tell me. I look at the client's building with 1 or 2 of my designers. My design staff then do the plans. It's all done on computer, of course. I do the costings for the work and then send the quotation to the client. And you keep the quotations on the office computer? I say. What kind of security do you have? He tells me the name of the security program on the office computer. I know it. It's a good one. I keep all the quotations and costings in a special folder on the computer, he says. Nobody can open the folder without the password, and every file in the folder has a password too. How many people know the passwords? I ask. Only me. It sounds all right, but a good hacker can break through that security. I think you have a cyber thief on your staff, I say. Someone is getting through your security, taking the costings information and selling it to this other company. Do you trust all your staff? He looks at me, very unhappily. I did trust them once, he said. I don't now. What can I do? There's a very big contract coming soon. Blanding's house, near Putney Bridge. All new electrics in the building. A Chinese bank is going to open there. I'm doing the costings for the quotation now. It must be in by next Friday. I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one. He pushes his glass away and looks at me. Can you help me? Yes, I think I can. I eat some more olives and finish the cheese. I need to be in your office for a day or 2. Talk to your staff. Is that okay with you? Sure, he says. Come and go when you like. I need to do some thinking tomorrow, I say. Can I phone you on Sunday with my plan, Mr. Clayton? Sure, he says again. But please, call me Jeff. We're working together on this. Can I call you Shirley? No, you can't, I say. In your office, I'm going to be Sally Hawker. So you call me Sally, right? And you call me on this mobile number, not the one on my website. I give him my business card and show him the number on the back of the card. Shirley Holmes, Private Investigator. He looks at it, then at the front of the card, and laughs. Shirley Holmes. That's not your real name, is it? You changed it because you wanted your name to sound like Sherlock Holmes. Maybe, I say, or maybe my mother married a man called Holmes, and they called me Shirley.